Welcome. Sorry, I'm just trying out some of these filters. Welcome, guys. Welcome to Now More Than Ever. Hello, PK6. Guys, coming in, joining in. We are in for two amazing stories, and also we have very, very special guests coming in today in today's show. Both the stories, in fact. So this is going to be a lot of fun. And I'm going to start off with our, so for those of you coming in for the first time, this is a show called Now More Than Ever, where we bring in two positive stories every single day, because we believe that spreading positive news, spreading hope, spreading inspiration is important now more than ever. So please tell your friends about it, tell your family, get everybody to come in, because these are some amazing positive stories we've got for you today. So please get out there, message your friends, tell them to come in. So we'll get started in another few seconds, but the one thing that I want to talk about today is basically that, as you all know, lakhs of migrant workers, daily wage earners, and homeless people are going without food or shelter for weeks because of this whole lockdown. And we've been hearing so many stories of people helping others, ordinary citizens going out and helping others in whatever way they can. So my question to you, all of you, is that do you know anyone in your neighborhood who is helping out, or in your friend circle who's helping out those who are struggling the most in this crisis? If you do, please put in a note in the comment section. You can also message us and just let us know, because we would love to talk about them. We would love to get them on this show so that everyone else gets inspired. So if you know anybody who's doing some amazing work in your community, in your neighborhood, in your friend circle, helping out those who need our help the most, please just leave it over here. Rohini says, yes, they have a WhatsApp group. Rohini, do elaborate a little more on what this WhatsApp group does for a lot of us, so that we could kind of do something similar. So yes, please put in your comments. I will read them out. But now I'm going to kind of move to the first story. And the first story is related to my question, talking about people who are helping the others, right? So we at the Better India have started a campaign called Better Together. If you go to the link in the bio of this show of the Better India, there's a fundraiser link. We are raising capital, we're raising money in partnership with civil service officers, folks from the Indian Administrative Service and the Indian Revenue Service, IAS and IRS officers. We're working with them to help raise money to help out the daily wage earners, migrant workers, frontline health workers, and more. So please kind of do that. So from Tirupur to Meghalaya, who are, these are the officers who are supplying food packets, ration like rice, pulses, oil, and sanitary kits, which include soaps and masks, to those who need it the most, right? And at the Better India's, like I said, we are raising money. So please go to the link in the bio and contribute. And now that comes to the first story for me. Is one of those people, one of these officers is Dr. Mega Bhargava. Dr. Mega Bhargava is Mumbai's Deputy Income Tax Commissioner. And surprise, we do have Mega Bhargava joining us in today. So far, before I get her in, her team has distributed more than 5,000 ration and sanitary kits across Mumbai, including Dharavi. And their goal is to give a month's food and sanitation kits to over 10,000 such families, who need it. So I am now getting Mega Bhargava to come in and join this show. So we'll just wait for her to come in. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Dr. Mega Bhargava. Hi. Harvey. What a pleasure to have you on board.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Great. And I was just, introducing the amazing work that you've been doing out there. And so I just thought it'll be great for people to hear it from from yourself, in terms of what really made you start this initiative?
So, as it's already mentioned on your Better India platform that I was a founder of this NGO called Samarpan. So we've already been working in the field of the development sector earlier. We were primarily working in education and healthcare. And when this COVID thing broke out, and in fact before the lockdown started, we had started distributing face masks and hand sanitizers. And being from a medical background, I could understand the gravity of the whole situation. So we distributed face masks and sanitizers to the people around us, that is our housemates and official staff, the security guards, basically the people who were commuting by public transport, and they were exposing themselves to a higher risk of infection. So initially we started with that. Once the lockdown happened and we knew we were confined in our houses, but we thought that, there is something much more to be given to the society in terms of being responsible citizens. So we started getting requests from the people, and we knew that there were several migrant workers and daily wage earners whose sources of income had come to a screeching halt. So quite a lot of IRS officers in Bombay, all of us sat together, and we designed a food kit, which I've already mentioned before as well. A food kit which could last for around a month, like till the lockdown extended. It would cater to one person's food supply. And also we gave them a sanitation kit, because hand washing is so important in this. So in the sanitation kit, it comprised of soap, sanitizers, and face masks. So this is how we designed the whole thing. And we got together with the BMC, the Municipal Corporation in Bombay, and the Mumbai Police to identify the targeted beneficiaries, so that we could actually reach out to the people who were in the maximum economic distress. So till now, you mentioned 5,000, but yes, I would like to tell you that we really upscaled our supplies and distribution, and we've crossed the 10,000 mark, because the 10,000 target, we had kept it for the first phase of the lockdown. But since the lockdown got extended, and we thought that, this is just not going to end, and we need to support these people till at least 3rd of May. So we upped the ante, and it's now 15,000. We also started distributing cooked meals. So that we started in Mumbai as well as Bengaluru. So we have already provided around 2 lakh of cooked meals to these people till now.
Wow, that's incredible. 5,000 was just a number like a few days ago, and how we really scaled this up. And the other point I also had is, people in their lifetime, they have like one career. You've been a doctor, you also run an NGO, and you're a civil service officer. How did you manage that?
I think we have a lot of time, and these are the different facets of your personality which you should explore. I mean, being a dentist, yes, it helped me. That's why, as I mentioned that, being from a medical background, that experience actually adds on. And then civil services gave me a wider platform. But I also realized that there is something much more to be explored now, and it was very important to work at the grassroots level. And that's why this NGO was formed, to get to the people at the cutting edge level, because I have been working in the government sector. So we know where are the things which are lacking, or, and that experience really counts. And then medical services gave us absolutely the basic raw material to, go into this field. Yes, Steven. Hello? There is some technical snag, I guess, because your video has stopped.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. So we've had another technical glitch. Yes. So hoping to get this thing restarted again. We will just wait for Dr. Mega Bhargava to just come in and continue that conversation. Yes. Okay, So, all right, guys, welcome back. Sorry about that technical glitch we had. We've been trying to talk about our first story, which features Dr. Mega. So yes, we were talking about one of the things that I kind of left at is we should get sorry.
I'm sorry for this technical snag. No, I think there's some problem.
I don't know. Probably at our end, I think. But like I was saying, right? Just the fact that you've been from the medical field and now in the civil services and also running an NGO, I think that itself is an amazing inspiration for all of us. And
thank you so much.
Take back a lot on that. Seriously, that's an incredible thing. So, Doctor, I also wanted to kind of ask, what is really the situation on the ground looking like? Like, how are you seeing it? Is it getting better? Because that's what a lot of people have this question in their heads.
Yeah. So see, since, as I told you, we are respecting the lockdown regulations. So we normally take the help of BMC and Mumbai Police, who are working day in and day out to, feed the people over here. Lockdown, as we see from the reports, because, the media and the government, yes, the lockdown has been successful because I think everybody has respected that. And, there has not been a very sharp increase. And I believe that till 3rd of May it will be a good situation. But as far as the work, what we are doing on the ground, and I would be able to comment on that, because, it's a very detailed preparation by the BMC where they have mapped the entire city. And then they are reaching out to the people who suppose they do not have ration cards. So we are actually catering to those people, because the people who have ration cards, they get their food by PTS. But it's a problem of the migrant workers and the daily wage workers who are stuck here and still they do not have ration card. So that is how, to identify the target beneficiaries and ensure that they don't go to bed hungry. These are the people, these are the authorities with whom we are, liaising, and then, taking the help of Mumbai Police. So I think people are really working hard on the ground. And we as responsible citizens, we have to motivate people to continue working hard, especially the essential service providers, and do our bit, being at staying at home or contributing our bit in any which manner. I think then the situation on the ground will be much more happier. And I think it's a very, very difficult time, but it shall also pass. I'm very optimistic about it.
Absolutely. No, I mean, and we are as well. And so that's why we're really glad to be partnering with you and trying to raise capital for this noble initiative. So
Hemant, I would like to in fact thank you, because I've been, watching Better India for quite some time. And I think it's a really, really amazing platform to spread positive stories. And it's our privilege to be associated with the Better India.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So on that note, I'll let you go to do the amazing work that you do. But we will definitely stay in touch and exchange more notes and see how we can amplify this even more. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Yeah. Thanks. Bye. Great. So that was... that was Dr. Mega Bhargava doing just amazing work, right? It's just so overwhelming to see the kind of impact even one individual is able to kind of drive. So guys, please help out officers like Dr. Mega Bhargava by just going to that link in the bio, contribute. All the money, 100% of the funds go to the beneficiaries. The Better India doesn't keep anything. We're doing this because we are better together. So we need to come together and do our stuff over here. So please go to the link in the bio. We've also, by the way, connected to this, we have launched a series of online gigs and workshops to increase awareness about the COVID-19 situation and also to bring some positivity. And that happens today, in fact, at 8 p.m. You have an amazing guitarist coming in. It's part of our fundraiser campaign, Better Together. So please be there at 8 p.m. today on Instagram. Same place, same handle. All right. So now we will move to our next story, which incidentally was happening yesterday, but we had a technical glitch and we weren't able to kind of complete that story. So I am really excited to bring back Mr. Rajiv Poddar again today, right? And so for those of you who couldn't tune in yesterday, let me just tell you that Rajiv is an economics teacher. He runs a website and he has a YouTube channel called Knowledge Capsules. You should check those out, by the way. And in that, he really breaks down current affairs in a really fun way. So just kind of go there. But what is so special about him, right? Why? I mean, someone's running a YouTube channel, sure. Well, why? But here's the thing. He has fought against all odds. and by all odds, I really mean all odds. At the age of 9, he was completely paralyzed. So other than his head and his arms, he could just move, nothing else. So he was confined to a room and he couldn't go to school. But he read whatever he laid his hands on, whatever he could lay his hands on. And today he's a really, really popular online teacher. So I'm going to try and get, Knowledge Capsules is around. I'm excited with the brief conversation we had yesterday, which we couldn't complete. So we're going to get Mr. Podar coming in today, hopefully joining in very, very soon. And those of you who joined yesterday, please have some questions ready. Yes, there he is. Yes, hello, Mr. Podar.
We meet again.
We meet again. That is so amazing.
Thanks to the technical glitch.
Yes, I'm excited to have you on board, and
Tell me,
Great. So I think I wanted to go through a few of the questions we had yesterday as well, right? But
yes, sir.
But the first thing, I want to kind of get the secret of your amazing, inspirational attitude towards life. That's full of optimism. How do you maintain that? How do you do that?
Sir, this is, as I said, this is not in my hand. It happened all by automatically. The only thing is that you need to have the willpower to survive. I think that is, good things will happen slowly. There is never a dark end. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. It is just a matter of staying there, surviving. Only then you take the short of the silver lining. I could never have guessed that I would become a teacher by being a class 2 student. Only class 2 education. After that, no schooling, not a single exam. And then I am a teacher. So things do happen. It is just a matter of surviving and staying on the wicket, not getting your wickets thrown out by depression or something. So it's most important is to survive, sir. That is the ultimate thing, I think.
I think that's the key note, right? How do you survive? And I think
willpower
a lot
to
of us
survive.
have to...
You have to face everything. You just can't give up. Just can't say that why me. As I said in my TED talk, why me? That why me could have happened in anything. Students come up and ask me so many different things. Sir, we have a family problem, we have a health problem, we have a financial problem. I said problems will be galore. If you solve one, 2 will come. 4, 8, 16. Yes. The problems will never go in the life. It's just a matter of sticking there and facing it one by one. Some people say, sir, do we have a magic wand, a Harry Potter wand that you can just tell us, advise us? Amla, the solution is not with me. The solution lies in the minds of the students, in the people. Because it's easier said than done, as I said, but that is the only way people can think about. Otherwise, how could I, 1980 to 2020, how could I have survived this time? It would have been a long time dead by depression or something.
And I think this attitude is so much more important in times like these, where now a lot of people are feeling uncertain and anxious.
Now people can compare what is actually quarantine. How can people survive? So I tell them with all due modesty that you people are not able to survive 40 days. I have been out 40 years. So it's not big thing. The only thing required is try to marshal yourself. Try to channelize your energy. Don't get distracted too much. Try to level it up properly. कोई पूछता है जैसे I give a lot of shairis into my this so as to connect to the youth. किसी ने गालिब से पूछा कैसे हो? किसी ने गालिब से पूछा कैसे हो? गालिब ने हंसकर कहा जिंदगी में गम है, गम में दर्द है, दर्द में मजा है और मजे में हम है. That's the way it is. मजा है, ठीक है, दर्द है. जिंदगी में गम है, गम में दर्द है, दर्द में मजा है, मजे में हम है. Who can say that I am the happiest person in the world? No one can say. Even Bill Gates and Warren Buffett have their own set of problems. Even the Mukesh Ambani has another problem. So we can't keep on solving it, but saying that I don't have a problem or I have got more or less. It is just a matter of human survival. It's mind games, all mind games. I have seen some of my youths go mellow down and they have broken down for some reason or the other. I say there is nothing. The easiest thing, 1980s was the easiest thing for me is to just give up everything and sit and pass my time. But somehow I read, and that is that reading that newspapers and all the telegraphs and all the magazines and all the books has really now come up. See, I can speak a little bit of English. People make a lot of joke on me कि sir आपका pronunciation, आपका ये सब को लेके. One of your person who was working, Charu Chaudhary, who introduced me to this Better India, and she was the person who was instrumental in making my article written on it. She was giving me a lecture day before yesterday. Sir, आप pronunciation bolte, it is pronunciation. So I said, okay, yaar, okay. She was giving a lecture on it. She's a very bright girl. She introduced me to you, and I'm very thankful to her that I'm over here because of her. So this goes as it's only matter of surviving.
Yeah.
I keep on telling you, bhai, aaj jaise coronavirus hai. Then I say that you see, when you're fighting an invisible enemy now, you have to defend and attack both. Suppose we are playing a game, Rishabh Pant started to play like a harikari. He was hitting every ball. He was attacking. That is why there was skeptic question were asked whether he should be there or not in the team. But when you go in a match, you have to defend and attack. You cannot, if you're in a football, if you keep on defensive, the opponent will come and put a goal. If you keep on attacking, the opponent will get a ball and they will put a goal. So you need to defend and attack. That is why I say to students, coronavirus right now is defense and attack. Defense is what we are doing. Like they're sitting back at home, lockdown state mein, and we are waiting. We are giving time. We are giving time to our whom? To the scientists to attack. And how are they going to attack? Testing. Medicine. Vaccine. That is the how we will attack. But this is a novel coronavirus. So that is why we need some time for them to develop all the testing kits, the medicine kits and the vaccine kit. So we need to defense and attack, only then we will be able to win. Then I tell them, think about the opportunities that you will get because of this coronavirus. The economy will be in shambles, whole world will be in shambles, people putting a lot of money, I say black money, white money, government is going to give a lot of helicopter money. But think about ideas, masks are going to become a part of your uniform. It is going to be like anything that you have to buy so many masks at a time. It's not going to be one mask per day. It is like 2-3 masks per day you have to use. You can keep on changing. Then hand sanitizers, soap. Think over it. Google about it and understand कि क्या उसका business अपने इसको बढ़ा सकते हैं. There are so many ideas that you can develop because of this. So every adversity can be an opportunity if you really take it like that. And if you keep on crying, I have lost 40 days, I am sulking and this and that, then you go on. There is no end to misery. It can always keep on showing. That is why I say, go for it. Ola Uber has become the part and parcel of a life. All of a sudden, Ola Uber will vanish now because people will no longer try to go for public transport. Those who can afford it, they will go for private transport. So I started to think about how can you utilize your thinking sanitizer and soap and mask. Mask se zyada better hoga transparent mask. Because mask will cover your face, you can't see. Beauty is the lies in the eyes of a beholder. If the artist and all those celebrities, if they cover their mask, then what is the point? If you cover your face with your mask, how can we see your beautiful smile because of which you get so much of appreciation? That is true, sir. People love your smile. Yesterday, my father, I'm telling you, I'm swearing on it. I'm swearing on my father. Yesterday night last night he saw your recording again and he was saying that, I want to see this man. My father was saying, even on any females, my father was saying that what a beautiful smile, the way he speaks, and I want to listen to him again. I said, he must be there. Kal glitch aa raha tha to baal cut raha tha, he said. So how will we see your smile if you are putting on the face, a mask over there? So I said, go for the transparent mask. That is going to be the next big thing in the world. So you need to go back, think over it, defense and attack, both you have to do, and then only you can survive. Otherwise, keep on crying on spilt milk. That will never end. वो तो चलते ही जाएगा. इसीलिए कहते हैं स्टूडेंट्स एक और शायरी आपको बताता है सर. माना कि ये सुनसान घड़ी सख्त बड़ी है. माना कि ये सुनसान घड़ी सख्त बड़ी है. This loneliness is very tiring. माना कि ये सुनसान घड़ी सख्त बड़ी है. लेकिन मेरे लिए ये दिल, ये बस एक घड़ी है. माना कि ये सुनसान घड़ी सख्त बड़ी है, लेकिन मेरे लिए दिल ये बस एक घड़ी है. हिम्मत करो, अभी जीने के लिए सारी उम्र पड़ी है. क्या है 40 days, 80 days, 70 days चला जाएगा, क्या होगा? We'll have again come back, we'll bounce back. We are like Avengers. Everyone was distributed, everyone was playing their own game. Now all the humans have united and they know that what is the target, the virus, invisible enemy that is swirling all around the earth. And we will fight back like Avengers. But we just need time to regroup, strategize, and we can't say, no, I will not sit, I will go and let us see what happens. You cannot attack and win. You cannot defense and win. You need to have a strategy of defense and attack. And that is what humans are doing. And across the globe, the world is across the globe. Every scientist who name is salt is working on this virus, antivirus vaccine. From last month, they were taking 2 days to come out with a positive or negative test. Then they reduced the time from 2 days to 2.5 hours. Now they're making it 5-10 minutes. So that is the way the speed is increasing. But we need to give our scientists the time to overcome it. As I tell my students, it is a race. Man versus virus. It is a man versus virus race. But इसमें जीतेगा वो नहीं जो डर गया. वो सलमान खान का डायलॉग है, जो डर गया समझो मर गया. Here it is different. जो डर गया वही बच गया. Here and tortoise एकदम exactly. Here is running, the virus is running. But we need to be slowly and steadily make sure that we beat him. Let him get tired and we are going to beat him. So these are all the things that I tell ki this is a different story. Here and tortoise, जो डर गया समझो बच गया, वही चीज है. You cannot always attack it with. There are so many things I tell that travel, hospitality industry is going to survive. That's a lot of things. You can ask questions, sir. Otherwise, I will carry on. As I said, you have to start the bike from
No,
here.
that's amazing. No, no, this is amazing. And thank you so much. आपने दो शायरी ऐसे यहाँ पे अपने हमारे शो में दी actually, because that was going to be my next question. Because I've heard a lot about your shairi and I wanted you to actually recite some of them. And, so I will get to that again. So I'm going to get to that again. So one question I had, क्योंकि कल हम बात कर रहे थे कि before internet, जैसे कुछ भी था नहीं, कोई distraction था नहीं, और and it helped you read so much, right?
Right.
तो internet आने के बाद, how did your life change?
You see, one thing I can tell you, my life can be divided in two parts. 1980s to 2000, I read books. 2000 to 2020, I have only read one single book. And that too because it became so famous that I had to read it, so connect to the student. That was Harry Potter 1. Otherwise, I have not read a single book after that. Because now, to be very modest, the students have taken over my entire life. They come early in the morning at around 11, 12, 1 o'clock, they start they're there by evening. And I play share market 24/7, 25 hours basically. So I have got one small room. If I show you my room, I will tell my nephew to show you the camera. In one small room, I have got 5 TV. And because of this internet, as you said, 5 TVs I have got, all running. I don't know where the Star Plus come. I don't know where the Zee TV comes. I only know color kahan pe aata because I need to see Big Boss. That's my life. Though I think that the God has taken it too seriously. Now he has made the entire world a Big Boss house. That's a different. My room is 5 TVs are running at the same time, all with news channel. I will show you right now. I was going to put a TV on the ceiling. Someone said कि सर वो गिर जाएगा आपके ऊपर, भूकंप आएगा तो मतलब पंखा भी गिरता है यार, फिर क्या होगा, इसके क्या होगा. But I haven't put one on the ceiling. Otherwise, any angle I turn, there are only TVs. So that's the way internet changed me, because that made me come across all the things that I can get across, and that made me reach out to people like you. Just imagine right now, I used to read and that used to stay with me. A little bit of I used to distribute with the student. But now, as you know, you have a better India. You can reach across the world. But we try, not with that same zeal that you were so successful. I can't believe that. But still,
success is a very sort of relative term. Because for me, I think what you have managed to do is amazing. It's really amazing.
If you don't mind, sir, what is your age, sir?
So much. My age is 40.
Oh my God, amazing. What have you achieved? I can't believe this. I keep on, the moment I read about you, everything about you, I said that I have been doing the same thing to 12, 11 and nothing success. No one watches it. Anyway, I think that we should one day meet together, personally call each other.
No, absolutely.
We should discuss
I
about
would love
how
to
can we. Because what you are doing exactly the same. I don't show any negative. I just show, even if there is negative, I will not be the messenger of bad thing. There are enough TVs and channels doing Hindu, Muslim, and India, Pakistan, and then all those things that I don't want to do. The Ram or mandir masjid nahi karna. उनको अच्छा चीज दिखाना है. We are dealing with such young crowds. We have to make sure that they get the right message. Do not go into depression or anything wrong. I tell them कि क्या सारा दिन लड़ाई झगड़ा देख के क्या मिलेगा. Some productive चीज सोचो. इसीलिए सोचता रहता है एक करके कहीं ना कहीं वही आ जाए. So that is the way things goes on, sir.
Great. So before I let you go, and I'll stay in touch with you after this call for sure. But before I let you go, I would love it if you give us one more shairi, which is your favorite shairi.
I'm telling you, this is the favorite of mine. Before that, there is an English version. I will give you all my seminars which I give. Normally, I give one seminar per year. I ended with this one, the English one. But before that, I will give you another. Let's do the English one. बच्चन का एक तो बहुत फेमस है. हरिवंश राय बच्चन का, सफलता एक चुनौती है, इसे स्वीकार, असफलता एक चुनौती है, इसे स्वीकार करो। असफलता एक चुनौती है, इसे स्वीकार करो। क्या कभी रह गई, देखो और सुधार करो। जब तक ना सफल हो, नींद चैन को त्यागो तुम। संघर्ष का मैदान छोड़कर मत भागो तुम। कुछ किए बिना ही जय जयकार नहीं होती। कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती। दिस इज द हिंदी वर्ड दैट आई एंड विद। और आई ऑलवेज से कि देखो, एजुकेशन डिग्री मार्क्स इज इंपॉर्टेंट, बट you need a knowledge, extra bit of knowledge. That is, I think, the icing on the cake. That will make you the Amir Khan, not the Chatur. But for that knowledge, you need to be updated with the rest of the world. Where you need to be aware. Everyone has a degree, but you need something X factor, and that X factor is required. So I give them all these news, and then I tell them, and I end the seminar with only one thing. With these words, I end my session. Hopefully, मैंने आप लोग को ज्यादा बोर नहीं किया होगा. And I've been able to give a complete description of whatever is happening in and around the world. Please pick the thread from here and keep track of the latest development as and when. Because if students go low, I go low. If students go high, so do I. Because you all are the wind beneath my wings. This is the original version. This is original. All of them are copied. This is the original. If students go low, I go low. If students go high, so do I. Because you all are the wind beneath my wings. That is how I fly, sir. They are the people on whose wings I am flying all over. They are the wind beneath my wings. So this is the thing. But we need to do it, sir. अपना आप इतना अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं. We can always keep in touch and let's see how it comes about. We should definitely so make sure. It was nice, sir. Very nice. And my father will be delighted to listen to hear this entire thing. He wanted 1 hour of entire thing. He wanted to see कि भाई bright करके. वो बोला बड़ा टीवी में लगा, बड़ा इंस्टा में. Then I logged in from my desktop कि फादर को बड़ा टीवी में दिख रहा है आपके साथ जो बातचीत हो रहा है. I'll show it to you today. एकदम पक्का दिखाएगा सर. So great. यही है सर.
Thank you so much, Mr. Poddar. Thank you so much. हमारे शो में आए and I would love to stay in touch and discuss many more things around this. For those of you who are watching, please follow Knowledge Capsules on YouTube. Please go to Knowledge Capsules as a handle.
कल मैंने आपके लिए भी भेजा था 3 वीडियो. प्लीज
मैंने देख लिया, इसीलिए मैं रेकमेंड कर रहा हूँ. प्लीज गो टू नॉलेज कैप्सूल्स. इट्स अमेजिंग स्टोरी टेलिंग. द वे ही हैज पुट, यू विल लर्न सो मच. प्लीज गाइस, एवरीबॉडी गो टू नॉलेज कैप्सूल्स.
थैंक यू सर. दैट्स सच अ बिग एंडोर्समेंट फ्रॉम सच अ बिग प्लेस. आई एम रियली हेल्पफुल. इट माइट मेक पीपल चेंज इट बिकॉज दैट इज व्हाई आई टोल्ड यू कि पहले इस्तेमाल करो फिर विश्वास करो. पहले वीडियो देखो, उसके बाद लगे कुछ नहीं हो तो मत यूज करना. पहले देखो. हम इतना बोलते हैं कि एक्स फैक्टर है, कुछ होगा तभी करते हैं. So really nice, sir. Really, I can carry on, but I think
thank you so much.
Okay, sir.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I can keep in contact. Okay, sir.
Yes.
Great work, sir. Great work.
Thank you. Bye. Great. So, yes, we now have reached the end of this show. Someone asking for introductions. That was Mr. Rajiv Poddar. That was protagonist of our second story. The first story was Dr. Mega Bhargava, with whom we are working to raise funds. The campaign is in the bio. You can see the link. My name is Deeman Parekh. I'm the founder of The Better India. And we are here to bring you 2 positive stories every day in this show called Now More Than Ever. So please, we will be here again tomorrow at 7 p.m. So please join in. Don't forget, we have a gig coming up at 8 p.m. today on the same handle. An amazing guitarist is joining in. This is part of our fundraiser for our campaign Better Together. Go to the link in the bio. Get your friends to go and contribute. Let's raise money. Let's help out people who need it the most. People like daily wage earners, migrant workers, and frontline health workers. So please come in. And yes, Savantika, we are definitely looking forward to the stories tomorrow. Thank you.